Fortnite OG Season 5 is a complete disaster. We got people from hating on this mode and even quitting this mode. And I want to talk about what's going on with this mode today, the situation, because there are actually a lot of bugs and mistakes that Epic Games has made. And I'm not even sure if they're going to fix these. So I actually came across ShinaBR's tweet first off yesterday. They said this person has posted an extremely long thread on all current known issues in Fortnite OG and has also included a document with over 350 pre-written hotfix lines that would instantly fix many of these issues. Consider retweeting that post to give it more attention. So as you can see, here is the original tweet, a massive shout out to Li Jax. Compared to just a few months ago, Fortnite OG is a lot less buggy overall, but there's still loads of bugs. It's not over yet. This is a thread of every remaining notable issue in Fortnite OG Season 5 that I'm aware of. First off, the skins are great. They've got a great taste this time. The skins they remakes are all good, but the Drift skin has an issue because they have not given out his own unmasked version without the mask, because the styles that this skin has now is only with the masked version. Shout out to Drift on Twitter. They said they should also edit unmasked style for the new Drift 2. As you can see the image, I'm not sure how they did it, but yeah, it looks really cool. I wish they did it like this, but unfortunately they did not. It only has like the mask on, that's it. So first up, Li Jax said, important, read if you're at Epic. The following link, remove a space, has a very in-depth list of all issues and how to fix them. Every incorrect asset, every little thing, even including a hotfix that would instantly fix well over 50 major issues. They've left the link, so I guess we'll have to remove the space that is between the N and the dot, but that's only going to be happening, of course, for those who work at Epic. But let's see if that's going to be working out, if that's going to be like the solution, if they're going to be fixing it. So they said to explain things for people who may not immediately understand or would be confused by this thread somehow. Hit/cool is Epic's system for accuracy, different from a simple spread value. I will not be listing off season-specific map issues. These are likely to be fixed later. So they first said global gameplay issues. First up, we have the storm. Moving zones, the storm circle 789 should be enabled by Season 5. The storms still aren't the right sizes/timings, possibly intentional. The double shotgun should be disabled by Season 5 with shotgun delay. This makes the double barrel shotgun especially overpowered. So hopefully they will fix these, especially as well for the storm, because the sizes are different. We also have shown with images. I'll show you guys in just a few minutes. But yeah, the storm is the main issue for now. Hopefully they will fix this. Because guys, the thing is, like I always say, which I think that's gonna be like the 50th time that I'm mentioning the same thing. When they're bringing back Fortnite OG, they mean they have to bring back everything from day one, right? Back in the good old days. The storms, the graphics, and many people as well are talking about the OG movements. Many people are begging Epic Games to bring the OG movements back, but so far the OG movements aren't back yet, but hopefully they will return very soon before it's too late. Gameplay issue, count dot ziplines/ascenders shouldn't be in build modes according to the Season 1 blog post. I believe maybe Fortnite OG Season 1, I guess. And for rifts, all rifts are infinite, should expire 10 seconds after use. As you can see, everyone, they've also highlighted the part. In Zero Build, we've added zip lines and ascenders to help you get to hard to reach locations. But no, it's messed up. I mean, especially as well back in the day in Chapter 1, we all know we had no Zero Build, right? We got Zero Build in Chapter 3, Season, I believe, 2, something like that, or even 3. I don't know, but it was in Chapter 3. Yeah, we should not have Fortnite OG Zero Build. Anyways, AR should have less recoil and faster recoil recovery time. ITR Scar has the wrong reload/pull-out sound, the wrong model, and has no target in and out sound. And lastly, uses the wrong firing animation. This is, I guess, for, I'm assuming, the Scar. I guess this is what they're talking about. Yes, the Scar is a bit different, especially as well the sound, I believe, is a bit different. Actually noticed that before, so hopefully they will fix these. We have as well for the burst assault rifle, should have more hit/cool spread, more crouching spread, more sprinting spread, and less jumping spread. Should not have per bullet recoil and less recoil overall. ITR famous has the wrong textures and icon. I believe they're talking about the left one. Yes, it has the wrong textures and icon. It wasn't like that back in the day from what I remember, because I was playing actually in Chapter 1 Season 5. So yeah, it's not the same one. The also for the scoped AR should have less recoil on a controller and uses the wrong scope mesh. As you can see, if you pay attention, it's a little bit different. It wasn't like that. Thermal scoped AR, I believe the right one you're talking about, should be automatic, has less aim assist, slow down than it should, and has the wrong model very subtle. I believe they're talking about maybe the ones that are below, like the ammo case, you know. Hopefully they will fix this. Now, many people may not care about these like minor issues, like if, for example, the textures or the models are wrong, they may not care. But people like LIJax love Fortnite OG. They want everything to be the same as they were back in the day. And yeah, it makes sense. We have as well for suppressed AR, one of my favorite ARs. Should have more heat / cool spread, should have no bullet tracers, uses the wrong firing animation, and also the firing sounds. Yes, for the sounds and animation, I also noticed this when I was using the suppressed AR yesterday. So hopefully they will fix these. It's getting annoying as well, to be honest. No hate to Epic or Fortnite, but it's getting annoying as well, like seeing these issues that they have not been paid attention, or maybe like there's laziness. I don't know. But we have as well for the light machine gun, should have no per bullet recoil and should have more jumping and sprinting spread. We have as well for minigun, should have more recoil vertical, less recoil horizontal, and shouldn't overheat, should not have per bullet spread, and has the wrong tracer being particle. Now for the minigun, I actually don't really remember if back in chapter 1 season 5 the minigun would overheat. I really don't remember because like times passed, it's been like years. But if it wasn't overheating back in chapter 1 season 5, then obviously they have to remove this feature, the overheating feature. We have as well, for example, the pump shotgun uses the season 8 firing sound instead of the season 7 and prior one. Pullout sound has the wrong pitch / volume. Epic and legendary creative have numerous issues caused by an incorrect asset reference. The reload time is slightly wrong, and accuracy and recoil are scale +1 rarity up. That is definitely wrong, and they're saying it's slightly wrong. And yeah, they also have talked about like the damages, the firing sounds, you know, in the beginning. So hopefully y'all, they will fix these for pump shotgun. But also for heavy shotgun, the sight has been bugged for years, which is appearing green instead of red. To fix this, the mesh would need to be re-imported with the proper material slots. Should be semi-automatic and should pierce players. But also for the drum gun, should have less spread downsides. Look, now for a drum gun, I don't really care about it, but for the heavy shotgun, because I also know it is one of the OP shotguns, or one of the best shotguns in the game, hopefully I will fix these, especially as well, like it should be the semi-automatic, it should pierce players, because we don't actually have these currently in Fortnite OG Season 5. We have as well, y'all, for the tactical shotgun. So basically the structural damage is wrong. So currently it is doing 52, either 55 or 75, which it should be 50 instead of 52, 53 instead of 55, and 55 instead of 75. We have as well for double barrel shotgun, should have less jumping spread and should have a structure damage pull off. We don't have that. We have as well for the submachine gun, uses its chapter 2 model and icon. This is completely wrong. Like, this has nothing to do with chapter 2. Why did they do this? Uses its chapter 4 firing sounds. Bro, chapter 4? It's crazy. So you guys are seeing the image. They have like, said like not you, and below we can see like they said just pick one dude. So I believe the numbers are maybe the amount of damages that these can cause. So these are not the correct submachine gun models. We have as well for a compact submachine gun is incorrectly named compact submachine gun rather than the correct compact SMG. Yes, the name should be like that, not compact submachine gun. It should be compact SMG. Uses its late season 8 icon. This is wrong. Uses its chapter 2 model when dropped, and uses the chapter 2 textures on the chapter 1 model when held. Again, this is definitely wrong. The icon should be fixed. It should be like chapter 1 season 5 one. Yeah, it has to be fixed, but I guess the firing sound is the same. We have as well for the suppressed submachine gun, should have no bullet tracers, and for tactical submachine gun, which I believe on the right side, should have more heat / cool spread, should use the battle royale bullet tracer. Currently is using the save the world ones. Save the world has nothing to do with battle royale, has the wrong equip animation. So again, they have to fix this. I actually am noticing that there's like so many bugs and mistakes that they've done. To be honest, I'm actually starting to doubt that they're going to be looking after these issues. I appreciate for LIJax doing this, but now we rely on Epic Games themselves. LIJax did their job, and we're going to see what's going to happen. We have as well, for example, for suppressed pistol, one of my favorite pistols, should have more heat / cool spread, should have no bullet tracers, should be semi-automatic, uses the wrong pullout sound, equip animation, and firing sounds. So again, they gotta fix these, especially the firing sound. It is not the same as it was meant to be. We have for semi-auto pistol, has the wrong textures but the correct model. is automatic. What the name says, semi-auto, should be semi-auto. It's the same one, but I guess without the symbols. Should be just called pistol. Uses the wrong equip animation. I gotta say, everyone, again, no hate to Epic or Fortnite, but it's getting a bit annoying seeing these issues. There actually is probably some minor issues that they have not even maybe paid attention, or maybe there's laziness, as I said earlier. So I don't know what's going on, but hopefully they will fix these. We have as well for the revolver, should have more heat spread and less cool spread, should have less ADS recoil. We have as well for rocket launcher, high tier uses the chopper to a high tier rocket when firing, has the wrong heat / cool spread. They're actually like details to attention. You guys are noticing, right? I mean, although there are mistakes in the end, they're saying uses the chopper to high tier rocket when firing, but maybe not everyone may notice that. We have as well for bolt action sniper rifle, uses the wrong scope mesh, uses the wrong reload animation on all rarities, and also uses the wrong reload sounds. Epic legendary versions have many more issues caused by an incorrect asset reference. Legendary version should be voted because in chapter 1 season 5, you all know this, like the bolt action sniper rifle didn't actually have its own legendary version, so they should be gone. Well, as well for heavy sniper, uses the wrong scope mesh, projectile speed is 50% higher than intended, deals 5x vehicle damage, 785 vehicle damage, which is a lot, knocks back vehicles even though they all are destroyed instantly anyway. We have as well for hunting rifle, firing sound page is wrong, icon is technically wrong. Yes, I was actually gonna say that. I mean, the wooden texture is the same, but it's like looking a little bit different. Maybe I believe like in terms of its position, especially as well for the heavy sniper. It's saying like they're using like the wrong scope mesh. Yeah, it looks a little bit different, but I highly doubt they're gonna be fixing these. We'll see. We also for semi-auto sniper rifle, uses the wrong scope mesh, scope distance is wrong, rarity is wrong, epic and legendary should be uncommon and rare. So this one, like the semi-auto sniper rifle, is supposed to have only two variants, like two rarities, uncommon and rare, and not epic and legendary. We also for guided missile, which are apparently saying like they don't want for the damage to be nerfed. Damage is wrong, 105 and 110, which it should be 74 and 77. The structure damage is wrong. It is currently 315 and 330, which in reality it was supposed to be 420 and 440, and should have double the heat / cool spread. At least the icon, the textures are the same. That's better than nothing, but we have actually issues with that damage. Remote explosives, damage is wrong, 100, which it should be 700. Damage is wrong, which currently it is 100, which it was supposed to be 700. Has chapter 4 remote explosive goops, below it was when thrown. We have also for a clinger, should do 200 structure damage. The stack size is wrong, which you can now hold 6 clingers all at once, which it was supposed to be 10. This was actually back in chapter 1 season 5. So yeah, they've changed stuff for the clinger as well. We have for the grenade, the stack size is wrong. It is currently 6, which it was supposed to be 10. Item itself is missing the actual mesh glow when dropped, which makes it look strange. For the fort, the stack size is wrong, which is 2, which it was supposed to be 5. And for special potions, it is currently 6, which was supposed to be 10. They've changed those. It's not being like that good experience that we were having back in the day. For Chug Jug, uses the chapter 4 season 4 textures and uses the wrong trolling animation. Yes, I actually noticed that as well, but now that Elijah's mentioned, I think it's clear that Chug Jug also has issues. And for a bush, we have the uses the wrong drop mesh, very inconsistent if it blocks a shot or not. The version in season 4 OG chapter 4 has this fixed. Copy that. So wait, chapter 4? So yeah, chapter 4 has already is fixed, so they gotta copy that, but it's crazy. It's crazy. All-terrain card 80k, health is incorrect. So far it is, currently as well 650, which it should be 400. Shockwave grenade uses the wrong sounds, missing rarity grid. And for grappler, missing rarity grid and cancels full damage when it shouldn't. Yes, they actually did that. They actually patched this like around 2 or 3 weeks ago. This was actually kind of like trendy, I believe. For Rift to Go, we have missing rarity grid, uses the incorrect icon. Yup, unused rift size is much smaller than it should be. This can cause players to not be pulled into their own rift. Portal Fortress, again, missing rarity grid and uses the incorrect icon. just like the Rift to Go. They're looking a little bit different. Their positions, I guess, the icons too. So yeah, they're like a little bit different. And we have as well for the Stink Bomb, currently the epic rarity, when it is meant to be the rare rarity. Boogie Bomb, incorrectly the uncommon rarity, when meant to be the rare rarity. Should drop in stacks of 2. Drop model scale is wrong. And Fuse Trail is missing glittery effects. Yeah, they actually changed the icon. I also remember that it looks like a little bit different. Maybe the orange colors shouldn't be there. I'm not really sure, but it looks a little bit different. Yeah, you can tell it already. But we have as well for the Impulse Grenade, incorrectly vaulted, is meant to be in the current loophole. Drop model scale is wrong. For Slurp Juice, again, the same thing. Drop model scale is wrong. They've changed stuff. We also have for the last one, everyone, actor transform issues. So background mountains, we know the mountains, rotated wrong. Reset the rotation to 10. The sun is meant to be set behind them if that's why it's rotated. Hell, they're rotated normally in reload. So you guys are seeing on the left side, the mountain is on the right side, right? Which is wrong. But in reality, if you pay closer attention to the right side, the mountain is on the left side. So it should be like that. And we have as well for Storm Cloud height, 28,000 units too high. Height should be 0. As you can see, the incorrect on the left side and the correct on the right side. So it should be like that, because the one on the left side is like a bit messed up. It seems to be like a bit buggy, right? So it should be, in reality, the one that is on the right side. I also came across, for example, one of the replies saying, also, in my opinion, not having new gliders and even pickaxes is a problem. They keep reskinning things for the OG pass and it's dumb. I noticed from this pass that Drift's glider is a reskin of the Sky Serpent, as you guys see. So you guys are seeing the Sky Serpent, the glider, has nothing to do with the Fortnite OG. They brought the same model, the same tank, but they've changed the stuff to the Drift. But again, it has nothing to do with Fortnite OG. Like they should have, I guess, like maybe taken a like Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 5 Battle Pass glider and remixed it. I believe it would have been way better, right? You know, rather than just trying to remix like an Autumn Shop glider that was released in Chapter 2 Season 3. It has nothing to do with Chapter 1 at all. So with that being said, everyone, we covered everything about Fortnite OG, those issues we have. Hopefully they will fix these. Now, in reality, they will fix some of these, but again, at the end of the day, I highly doubt they're going to be looking after every single issue that Li Jax has mentioned. Like, we actually have a lot more than these, like around 200 to 300 more issues. Again, hopefully we'll fix these. So leave your thoughts about these in the comments down below, and your thoughts as well about Fortnite OG Season 5 so far. Are you guys enjoying the mode? Are you guys enjoying the season? Thank you for watching, everyone, and expect more videos, and take care.